Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We begin with the latest on the release of Fukushima wastewater into the Pacific Ocean. A day after Japan began discharging contaminated water, its Environment Ministry has started collecting seawater samples near Fukushima to check the radiation levels. For the latest, we have our Shin Ha-young on the line. Ha-young, bring us up to speed.
Well, Jung-min, Japan's Environment Ministry this morning, on what's just the second day of the wastewater release, began collecting seawater samples from 11 different locations with a radius of 50 kilometers around the Fukushima power plant. And that's according to Japanese news outlet Kyodo News, which reports that the first results of the investigation will be announced on Sunday. And the ministry will then continue to publish sample results throughout the next 3 months. And the procedure aims to determine how many radioactive materials have spread into the ocean and what the impact of that will be by measuring tritium concentration. And for the 3-kilometer sampling point, the concentration of the water should be less than 700 becquerels per liter, and for the 10-kilometer point, it should be less than 30 becquerels per liter. And if the samples exceed these levels, the discharge of wastewater will be halted. And separate from Environment Ministry, Tokyo Electric Power Company, or TEPCO, also plans to gather seawater samples from 10 locations within a distance of 3 kilometers of the power plant for about a month on a daily basis, releasing the data the following day. And in fact, the first test results came out about an hour ago, and TEPCO announced that the concentration of tritium in seawater in front of the nuclear power plant was below 10 becquerels per liter, which is within the normal range.
And Ha-young, this comes amid protests from within and outside Japan. How is the Japanese government responding to this?
Right, Jung-min, there was a press conference on Thursday where Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida addressed certain issues and vowed to protect Japan's fishery industry. Let's take a listen.
The Japanese government will take all possible measures, including utilizing funds and compensation from Tokyo Electric Power Company, so that fisheries businesses will not suffer from the release of ALPS-treated water into the ocean, including reputational damage.
Regarding China's ban on importing Japanese seafood, Kishida urged China to immediately lift the restriction and to have experts engage in a scientific debate on the effects of the wastewater release. That's all I have for this hour. Back to you, Jung-min.
All right, that was our Shin Ha-young joining us on the line.